Hey guys, WhatiFRacing and welcome back to NASCAR Rivals Career Mode, episode 50. It's a glorious milestone of something. So we're going to Gateway, or WWT, and I don't know what to really expect. It's been a while, quite a long time since we last raced here in the career mode, so my memory's very hazy on the matter, so I'm not really sure what to expect again. So we changed the paint scheme of the car to be the normal design, so there's that. Settings same as usual, nothing's different here, but I want to make sure the DNF things are enabled as it is. Okay. Car rating still 86 as always, and will forever be that as long as we don't get a second Speedway chassis for those 5 Speedway races back to back. So yeah, there's really not a whole lot else to look at, so we're just gonna jump into it. But before we do, always a big shout out to my 2 Patreon people, as well as my YouTube members who support my channel. Again, I appreciate it. It does help me out, and it's just really cool. You get early access to the videos, as well as channel emotes on my live streams. Those are just some pretty neat perks, I think. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the race and hope we can have a adequate run. This is post-editor what ifs here. So in the original footage, the Elgato capture just completely glitched and corrupted this section. I don't know how to explain it, but it messed everything up. It desynced a portion of my video by a good 15 seconds, so this is why this is a bit of a re-upload with a bit of it edited. I don't know how it, or why it did this. Usually, I mean, it did it so bad that even my facecam was messed up, so, which is bizarre because they're separate files, so I'm surprised that it, had problems too, so I don't know why it's like that, but yeah, this is why it's edited. This is a re-uploaded version. This is why I'm not really showing qualifying the way I usually do it. So with that, let's enjoy the race. Is there any DLC? Oh, the Chase Elliott's in the DLC scheme. I saw that for a split second. Brad went to the back. So, okay. Oh my God, Chase, what? Chase, what was I gonna say? Chase Chastain. That's a combo. Yeah, he's in a DLC scheme. So, okay. Got to point out because all those 4 people working there, they probably, you know, lost time with their families to get those schemes in the game, so it's worth shouting them out. If those 4 are even still there, which is hard to tell anymore because the people that leave there, it's changing every day. It feels like, so who knows, but yeah, big props to them. Yeah, I don't know what to really say. I think this is gonna... okay, we're actually kind of sort of keeping up. Well, typically, we're really good in the corners, which is nothing new. I'm amazed I'm actually trying to make the outside line work. But yeah, oh my God, we got by Justin Haley. I think the thing too, if your car is really slow, make sure you upshift as early as possible to the next gear so you don't have to be bogged down too much. I think that's the pro tip I'm learning, because that helped. It seems to help here, so... yeah, I mean, P18, this ain't that bad. We're sort of keeping up with people. We definitely don't have the straightaway speed, but this is definitely manageable. Maybe as the tires fall off, we can do a little bit more. I don't know. Jones was trying to pass us, but we just said nope. We got that corner speed, and we're going to be able to hold them off another lap. Ooh, that was too much of a send. I didn't think it was gonna do that. I'm sorry, Chastain. All right, well that's 2 free spots. I wasn't trying to do that, but I don't think I even got damage. No, I didn't. Oh wow. Okay, it worked. We'll try to improve our position so these 2 spots didn't feel like we just kind of cheesed it. Yeah, we're still lacking that speed. They just drove right around me. Just, oh my God, car. What is? Why? I don't know why it does. I mean, it's the same slider as last season, and I don't remember it doing these weird things. Now, I don't know if an update changed that, or my adapter controller is just being bizarre again. It could be a mix of all these different weird, wacky things that you come to expect with this game and this series as a whole. Also, our right rear is being killed. So, yeah, that's terrifying. So, yeah, we're just gonna, I guess, drop spots. So, good. The stage ended early. We were running 20th for a while there, so fine. Yeah, on to the next one. I don't even know what to do or add to the car. We'll make it, I guess, slightly tighter, because it was a little bit too loose, so that's something worth changing. So we'll do that and see what that cycles us out. It's still 20th. Now, the only sucky thing is We're too good in the corners, so I have to back up the corners even more so I don't, like, just absolutely plow them and get damage on the car. Because God forbid we get any sort of damage, that just ruins it to the point where we can't have smooth driving. So, yeah, because, like, the nose gets slightly crinkled, and it's like, oh, well, the whole car is compromised. It's just everything's wrong with it. Even the ass end, even though that had nothing to do with it, even that's damaged. So, I don't know. I'm ranty, but somebody blew up, which is interesting. I don't know who that is, but I don't think it was Kurt because I saw him in the stage thing, so that's good. 23 laps in this one, so I think we should have to pit. So that'll be an interesting little layer to the race once we get to that point. So I would love to get to the bomb lane here and just kind of chill for a bit. So at least we'll have the preferred lane. And Brad Keselowski, who started last, is rocketing up through the field, so good for him. Oh my god, we're going to gain a spot. It's been like this game of yo-yo back and forth for a couple laps, and finally we're able to do something, but Bowman's right there behind me to probably make a pass and ultimately make this one spot that took me eons to try to achieve almost all for naught, but we kind of put a block on there, so. Yeah, it also would be nice if this glump of cars, I don't even know if that's a word, but can, you know, spread out a little bit so I can actually start to pick them off one at a time, but I can't do that because, you know, that's just not a thing we can do with the technology we have nowadays. It's just impossible. The NASCAR console gaming is in the dark ages. We're close enough to Chastain to try to do a dive bomb. It actually worked. I'm gonna try to get the spot on it. I'm trying to turn as low as possible so I don't hit the freaking curves, but we all know how those have played out for me over the years. And I'm waiting for that to happen. I'm trying to not let it happen. I think once we get through this corner, I think we'll be good to hold them off behind me a little bit, so yeah, do what we need to do here. Perfect. Stop getting sideways. I purposely went up on the wedge so it didn't do that anymore. So I'm going to try to do something different and try to make the pass up on the high side where I can kind of carry the momentum a little bit so I don't have to check up as much. And, I mean, damn, okay, that really worked in 3 and 4. I'll have to keep that in mind for the future. That worked really well. I was just going to try for the hell of it, but yeah, that worked out nicely. Maybe we'll send it in on Briscoe here. Perfect. A little bit of a slide job. Perfect. P18. Car. Stop. Stop. Okay, we're good. People are pinning this lap. I think we'll do the same. But yeah, I'm not going to take that access road because we're very slow through there and we'll actually lose time. So I'm going to do the cheeky thing and cut down this way and then get down through. So 45. That was actually not... I was going 46. I'm hoping that's not a penalty. 16.4. And I don't know. I mean, that was like a pretty standard, it was just a pit stop. What else can I extrapolate from that? Also, getting out of pit road here is always a little tricky, but yeah, that was just very straightforward, and we'll wait for everything to cycle out. And because we did pit early, I'd like to think we'll gain some track time, but I don't know by how much, so have to wait and see on that. So after all that green flag cycling, we're gonna be in 16th, which is not bad. What's confusing is how was Cole Custer leading? How did that happen? I don't know, but that's bizarre. Point flag for stage 2. I mean, we're running 16th. That's not horrible considering just how off the pace we are. It looks like lap traffic was like starting to become a factor, but you know. It's almost like as if stages take away the natural flow of a race, so that just hinders us any chances of doing anything on a long run. And especially with this car, it seems like it really benefits from a long run, but we don't get enough of those on a frequent basis to really take advantage of anything. So I don't know. We'll finish 16th. So yeah. Who won the stage? It was Cole. Yeah, Cole Custer. I don't know why he's just. Can you imagine if he wins today? That's gonna piss me off. After 4 tires stop, nothing really changed. Chastain and McDowell swap spots with Kurt and someone else up there, so Kurt's on the inside now instead of the outside, so I guess that's actually better for him, so hooray to that. I'm sure we'll drop back here on the start because we're kind of higher up in the field than I really originally expected, so I'm just gonna let Jones, or he's just gonna stop, just keep me on the out. What a punk. I hate to say that, but like, that was not very nice. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, we got 22, 23 to go, so it's going to be another pit stop. I'm curious what their strat's going to be. I can't enter the corner the way I want to, and if I try to go up high and try to get a run, then there's someone else behind me willing to poke their nose, so I'm kind of just stuck here. So we need a gap that's just big enough for me to run the lane I need to, and not worry about getting, you know, run anyone over. So we need a buffer, and I think we're actually getting it now. So that's good. Good news is we're getting closer to Jones, so we're able to try to attempt to peek around and see if we can try to get the spot, but I can't do it. So it's just this good old-fashioned yo-yo back and forth, and it's just tedious. Also, Ryan Blaney's back here, or I guess near me, so I'm sure we're going to get some Ryan Blaney rival counter shenanigans coming up very soon. So hooray to the game for just going to make this more stressful than it needs to, and Logano's leading, so it's literally just end of days right now.
Still there. All clear.
Ooh, that was crispy. Alright, we got it. That was lots of work trying to get around him there, but we got it, and now we're P15. Ooh, okay, that threw me for a loop, so we're going to be restarting with like 10 to... I think we're just going to have to be safe and take rights, because we saw what happened that one time where they, what was it, at Kansas, where they just took rights and made it, so I think that's just what we're going to have to do. Our lefts should be good enough to make it to the end. So that's the plan. I'm assuming the AI are going to do that. We'll definitely be more than good enough on fuel. It just sucks because we were just in a really good flow. Like, we were just chilling in 15th in the most, just, you know, very zen-like possible state, and now we're going to have to be amongst all the chaos again. Gain 6 spots. Okay. I guess some people did take 4, so that's going to shuffle the field over up a little bit. And of course, Ryan Blaney's just right there, but I don't think we'll be fast enough for him to really try to race us, so I don't think we got to worry about that. But you never know. So take it easy in turn 1. I hit him, that's my fault. Larson just sends it 3 wide. I hit Blaney again. He's still hitting me, but those were my faults, so I can't even really add it to the counter, so that's unfortunate. And I'm not really expecting a top 10, because I don't think this car has any type of speed like that. So the only thing I can hope for is to, you know, salvage what we can. And so, I mean, so far we're hanging on, but, I mean, we got Truex and other fast friends behind me. So it's going to be tough to hold them off. Oh, geez, Brad, hi. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Damn. Yeah, we're definitely not fast enough to hold them off. I mean, I'm trying my damnedest. There's Kyle Busch back here. There's some people, I don't know what strategy they're doing, or I don't know. Also, Logano's leading against. This is just, I don't know, this is end of the world type of scenarios here. I really don't feel like throwing up again. Why is he just so, I mean, oh, dude, just because he's the Mickey Mouse 2022 champion doesn't mean, oh, in video game land, he's just going to be like the bee's knees and just be the greatest to ever walk among the earth. He's the worst slice of bread. I would not eat sliced bread out of spite. And I have for 13, 14 years, so suck it. Also, we lost the top 10, and we're going to drop back to 12th, so hooray to that level of misfortune and stress. Couldn't block both. There goes Truex. He's not clear, so can maybe hold him off. Ryan Blaney might hold him up, or he might run into me. Stop getting sideways. Okay. Well, poor Truex getting boxed in. But they're still faster than me, so never mind. Byron tried, which is commendable. I would love to get by Ryan Blaney, but the only way I can really do it is just try to get like a massive run on the high side, which worked. He's going to hit me. Add that to the rival count. I'm sure he'll hit me again here with 3 to go. And we should get a run through the corner, or he's just going to try to run me off the track. That doesn't work. Stop. Okay. Okay. Stop, car. Stop. Okay. We just need to get through this corner, okay. We can pull away and then hold our own from there. We just need a little bit of a gap. But he's going to hit my bitch ass, so. Damn, I fucking overdrove the corner because I didn't want him to fucking hit me. Oh, that's 3 wide, I think. Oh, we're clear. Oh, it worked. That was kind of hot. I don't know what I could do in this situation. If I let him just stay behind me, he's just going to push me. But if I try to, like, give him, like room, maybe he won't. I don't know. It's hard, especially when the car doesn't like the fact that I didn't take leps, because you can't pit. Well, the funny thing in this game is you can't pit and take just leps, so that's fun. That's a thing. Oh god, I hit him. That's my fault. Okay, that's fair. He did get into me, but I would love to finish ahead of him out of just pure spite, and I don't want to spin out. Though my quota for spinning at this track is overdue, so I really don't want that to happen. This is just frustrating. Of course, Ryan Blaney just has to be there. Like, just in this vicinity. Stop. That was a horrible corner. I'm turning to the right! You fucking asshole! Okay, let's just get through 3 and 4 and just end this race. This needless stress in the most random mid-off that I've ever had to deal with. Stop getting sideways. Thank you. We'll bring it home in maybe what could possibly be the most frustrated 13th position ever. Good lord. That was way more stressful than it had any right to be. And because Ryan Blaney's bitch ass refuses to not be a rival. Because that's just it's just gonna be like this for the end of time. Finishing results time. Truex with a good finish. Hey, Kurt up in the top 10. Chase Elliott rebounds after blowing up Charlotte. Cole Custer third. And Larson got the win, which he is our championship competitor, and that's unfortunate. And he beat Logano, so I don't have to throw up, so that's a good feeling. I think there's a couple of people that ended up going a lap down after all that. Ooh, yeah, a couple. So Austin Dillon blew up Biffle. Yeah, okay, so there was a good bit of people lap down. Busher 29th. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. This should be decent earnings. Well, our merch payout's almost doubled than what the race payout is. 384. That is just gross. I don't know why the payout is so low here, because like the AI aren't super easy, so it just doesn't make any sense why it's like that. And we dropped to third in standing, which isn't really much of a shock. That's Larson's second win of the year. And I think Bell is the last person in on normal points. So Kurt is about 3 points off. So, yeah. I'm just waiting for Kurt to get that magical win in the season to just, lock himself in, because that always happens a lot. Get him off my screen. I don't want to see him. I don't want to break anything. I don't want to punch more monitors, but thank you. Okay, we got him off the screen. He certainly can't have the tough break award if he's doing this well. Okay, good. Our race condition should be good. It should have smooth, right? Thank you. See, if we actually kept getting smooth, then we can get like 87 car rating, 88 car rating, and work. But in the most horrific Shakespearean tragedy, we get that in the last race where we don't need it. We're not racing another speedway, so it ultimately doesn't matter. Biffle, I appreciate the sentiment, but don't let that last race. But it was 13th. That was fine. I don't even know if I hit the right button to compliment him, because that's just gone now. We got our road course stuff all situated, so I don't got to worry about that. So whenever we go to another speedway again, which would be in Nashville, we'll at least go into that with 90 everything across the board. So that'll be good at the bare minimum. So we'll look at our friend tier list. We have 28 friends, so we gained more allies. And JGLA continues to be our most ultimate best friend to best friends of all time, next to Cody Ware. Kurt is not in the first column anymore. But we got a lot of friends, so that's nice. Except for Ryan Blaney, who is the biggest sourpuss I think I've ever seen in life. I don't know, but at least we got that in pretty good shape. The last 3 races we ran about, top 15? Well, Kansas, we probably could have finished like top 5, but we kind of screwed ourselves there. But everything else, finishing position-wise has been pretty alright, so I don't know what Sonoma's going to bring. I'll be interested just to see how that plays out, just because they said in a patch that they fixed stuff so the tire wear isn't just broken, so I should actually have an actual race, so that'll be interesting. So just have to wait and see. But for now, we'll wrap up today's episode. Big shout out to my tier 3 Patreon supporters: Dan Reynolds, Kamikazegames, Dave Farner, Champ 15, NASCAR.org, Billy Carrer, Golf Kid 100, Mexican League 19.6, Mark Harman, Akbar Fan 5556, and Jason Hellman for the support. Again, I appreciate what you guys do for my channel every single month. It does mean a lot. It truly goes a long ways, so just a big old thanks for doing everything that you guys do for that extra support. It's always really appreciated. And I'll see you on the next episode for Sonoma. Can we get top 5 there? I don't know. We got a proper road course chassis, so... And we're going to Nashville, which I remember the AI were really easy there, so maybe we could do something, or maybe the patch changed it. And we got Road America, which I think we can guarantee ourselves top 5, so... I don't know. We'll have to kind of wait and see. I would love to get that 2 top 5 bonus for that extra 750,000 bonus. That would be massive because this game's payouts just aren't really that high to begin with. So those high sponsor incentives, when we actually achieve them, would be a massive big deal. So have to wait and see. But that's it for me. I will see you all next episode. See you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.